Hi everybody, it's Rebecca and this is the Yarn and Pajamas Crochet Podcast number 9. Hi everybody, how have you guys been? Have you been busy crocheting these past couple of weeks? Because I have, but I feel like I've gotten nowhere. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I promise I was working. It is currently snowing outside. I cannot believe this, but it is snowing, like legit laying on the ground snowing, and it's been snowing all day, and it's April. Like, we're not like in the beginning of April, like we're almost at the end and it's snowing. And I know this isn't the first place that it's been snowing. I've seen like some pictures out west of some snow, but it's like, come on, winter, let us go, just let us go. We want spring and we want it right now. So I say we just hop right on into these finished objects, and I can say that my allergies have been bothering me a whole bunch. So I've got me a cup of decaf tea here to sip on while I do this podcast to help with the cough and the snot. I said snot, I'm sorry. But let's just hop right on in. So my first finished object I'm going to show you guys is my project for my hashtag movie and stitch, and it's my letter F. So the block pattern itself is by Maria's Blue Crayon. It's the Granny Square 2.0, and then the letters are by the Moogly blog, and it's the uppercase and lowercase letters. And the yarn I'm using for those is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, and Fruit Salad. Yes. And then this red here was a Yarn Bee mini maker in red, like the little skeins. Like, here's like one in the blue. And someone did give me a bunch of these that they had gotten on clearance last year at their clearance sale last year. So I used the red one for the movie I watched. So if you want to know more about that, you can hop right on over and watch that. It was a really good movie. So yes. So my next one is, excuse me, while I see it, this is my new tea mug that I got from the clearance sale at Hobby Lobby. I told you guys my old tea mug broke. It was my favorite one. I've had it for, feels like forever. I'd gotten it on vacation at Myrtle Beach. It was green and speckled, and it had Myrtle Beach and like their little logo with the palm tree and the crescent moon, and like half of it was worn off. It was just so great. I went to make a cup of tea one day and crack right down the side. Water gushing out, and I'm just like standing there, like just like, oh my gosh, my cup is broken. And then I stood there like dumbfounded and had to clean up a bunch of water, because by the time I got it to the sink, it was so it really leaked out. So sad. But my new cup, it's working out pretty well. The handle does get a little warm, but not like burning your hand warm. But I thought maybe it would be too hot where it was metal, but it is not. Decaf tea. So my next finished object that I have, it's a gnome, and it is the Spring Bird's Nest gnome, and it's by Pam Pino Store on Etsy. And I will try my very best to leave links down below to all of the stuff that I mentioned, if I can find a link for it. So this little guy is just so cute. So cute. So here we go. Look at him. His beard has given me so much problems. But here he is. I did not sew his little bird in so he can be positioned different ways. In the picture of the on the pattern, it has like, there's like a little moss and stuff inside of his little nest. And I thought, I made this one for Pamela at stitchednaturally.com. So if she's watching, this is, I need to fix his beard. He got all smushed and stuff when I brought him upstairs. But this one is for Pamela at stitchednaturally.com. So let me see, I used a lot of colors. This is all Chopier's Katona cotton yarn. So let's see if I can see. The top of the bird, its wings and its little tail is Candlelight. I believe that its number is 101. I can't remember the numbers, so we're not going to say numbers. Her little body is Marshmallow. So, the Gnome, his little bottom here is in Bridal White. His little body is in Lime. So the dark parts of his branches and his nest is Root Beer. And the light part of his branches and his nest here are caramels. Yeah, caramel. Then the little yellow flowers are Primrose. The pink flowers are Marshmallow. And his little nose is Shell. And then this was just some random ball of scrap yellow yarn that I had laying downstairs. It's so soft, but this beard gives me fits. It won't stay in its little point. It'll stay for a little bit, and then it moves back out. But that is him. He is off. Oh, his leaves are forest green. I did put little, like pearls, some little yellow ones. Oh, let's get it in the camera, Becky. Little yellow ones and little white ones for the center of the flowers, because they had like a little hole in them. So that's the back. I put a little bit of some flowers going up his side there. And then for the eyes of the bird, I did not have anything like small enough, like as far as safety eyes. So those, I just glued on some little rhinestones. And I used like the tiniest little bit of orange, I believe it's peach from Chopier's, for a little beak. So that is him, and he is done and completed. So the next finished object that I have is, the pattern's called Marshmallow Chicks Crochet Pattern by Michelle Estrada. Pixie Marie Creates. And here he is. Is he not the cutest little doodler you've ever seen? Oh my goodness. I'm going to take him to work, and I like to have something at work that I can squish and like play with and stuff, like just when I'm having to do a lot of reading or anything like that. So I like to have something. One of my favorite things is Silly Putty, but my Silly Putty disappeared, and I believe my niece made off with it from my work bag once upon a time. So there we go. So he is made with, I love this yarn, the Sport in turquoise. And I did use a 3.5 millimeter hook on him, so he's a little bit smaller than hers. And I used a 2.20 on my gnomes, which is generally what I use. And then his beak is that same orange Katona cotton. I think it's called Peach, that I had used for his little beak. Because I couldn't find any Sport in orange that I had. So I have him. He is so squishy. I love him. He does set up too on his own, so he's going to look so cute on my desk. So that's it for my finished objects. Just those three right there. But that gnome, she had a lot of small parts, and you know, I don't like to sew. So it took me a while, like I got all the parts done, and then I'm like, oh, now I gotta put her together. So I did. It took me a bit, but I got her together. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the one works in progress that I have been working on. I have many of them down there in my little bin, but I've only been working on one. And I'm making this one for my little Yorkie baby. I'm going to put a little squeaker in it. But this is what I have done of it. Can you guess what it is? If you guessed another marshmallow chick, you were right. So I'm going to make one. This is in Katona, Shepy's Katona cotton in the marshmallow color. I'm telling you, this marshmallow, she's just not going away. I have made like, used it in several gnomes. Now I'm making this. It's like, it's going the distance it is. I'm telling you. Going the distance. So I'm working on it. I'm to the point to where I need to put eyes on it. But I'm not going to put any safety eyes on it because he will just chew them off. So I'm going to wait until I'm done and then do some French knots. And maybe he won't chew those off. But I know the first thing he's going to go for is the beak and the wings. Try to chew them off. But if I don't put the stuff on there, then it's just going to look like a marshmallow, a pink marshmallow. So I'll just have to keep an eye on it and just re-sew them back on when he starts pulling them off. But I think that he will like that a whole lot. So there is that. So this week I'm going to be working on finishing that up. I've got a bumblebee that I need to finish up because I would like to mail those to my nieces and nephews. Let's see, what else do I have that I want to work on? I'm going to start the second gnome for Pamela. And it's the cutest little thing in the world. I will try to pop in a picture of it. But it is like it's called the Naughty Knitter. So it's like a yarny type gnome. It's got little yarn balls on its hat. It's so very, very cute. I really like it. So, there's that. And then my friend asked me to make her a couple gnomes. And I don't know if I'll be able to get them both done by the end of April. But I'm going to give a try to at least get one of them done. So, because they take me about a week to get done. I work on them throughout the whole entire week, and then on the weekend I try to make one day like a push to get them done. So yeah, but I do have some acquisitions to show you guys, and I'll try to get through those very quickly because I know I'm coming up on a long video. But the first thing I have is it's not yarn related or crochet related, but I wanted to show you guys because it's so cute. It is just so cute. And it's from a store on Etsy called XKO Star Power. So she has a lot of different stuff on her store, but she does a lot of those like pour paintings, like where you pour stuff out, like the paint. Oh, can you see? It's an octopus. So my friend knows this lady. She went to school with her, and she was telling me about her. She started her store to try to generate some money for her son. Her son has, oh, I could be wrong about this, but I want to say cerebral palsy. And they're buying a special bicycle, I think is what it is. A special bike or a special wheelchair, but I'm thinking it's a bike. A special bike for him. And I guess that, I guess the octopus is like his spirit animal. He really likes them. And when I seen this on her website store, I just knew I had to have him and hang him up in my house because he is just so gorgeous. And it's really not doing him any justice. This camera is not. Maybe right there. maybe right there. But he is gorgeous, and I love him. So I've been saving him. I'm going to find him a home to hang tonight. Okay, so the next things are yarn related or crochet related. So the first one is a bag that I got from, I'm sorry, I just moved the camera. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's this little dude. It was from a different Hobby Lobby, and it accordion's open. It's got some pockets here, and it's got some pockets on the other side. And let's see. It has a hard bottom, but no pockets on the inside, and it has pockets on the side here. This I got at a different Hobby Lobby than the Hobby Lobby haul I posted. What did I go to Hobby Lobby for? Oh, I seen somebody posted on a Facebook group that they found the Shepyace Katona color packs at their Hobby Lobby for $20 a piece. So I had to go, and I know for a fact that the one that I'd been to previously did not have them because I looked for them specifically there, and they didn't have any. So I went to this other one, and sadly they didn't have any either, because I'm like, if you see that for $20, you need to get it, because that is a really good deal. Really good deal. But I did find this little cutie, and it was regular price $16.99, and I got it for $4.24. They did have a lot of the same stuff that I'd already purchased there, and a lot of the stuff that I had seen in other people's hauls that I didn't have. But you know, I feel like I should just save it for someone else, because I had already bought a lot of stuff. So the next bag that I got is from a company called Le Monde de Sucrete. I am not sure. I seen her on Instagram. Started following her. She had a pretty quilt that she was working on. So I was like, just follow her. Follow the progress of her quilt. And then I noticed that she made project bags, and I bought this one. It's like a patchwork one. It reminds me of the quilts that my mama used to make when I was little, the scrap quilts of all of the bits that were left over from her other quilts that she made and stuff. The inside is this pretty flower color. I can get it up there. It does have just a pocket inside. It is quilted. It has the drawstrings, of course. It is so cute. I really like it. She's got her little tag here. Made with love. So she is from Lebanon. So it came all the way from Lebanon. Very reasonable shipping. Very reasonable. So I was extremely happy to get that. So there's that one. The next one is a bag. It's this beehive bag. And oh, I didn't notice that before, but it's got like a little bee pulley thingy. So let's see. I've not even opened it. It's just plain on the inside. There's no pockets or anything. I originally bought this as a gift for someone. So, because I thought, oh, that would make a perfect. This is by Fancy Boy Designs. I'm sorry I didn't say that. I thought it would make a perfect, like, overnight, like, toiletry type bag. You know, put your toothbrush and toothpaste and, you know, all that type stuff in and throw it in your overnight bag. So I still may give this away. I did find something else, so I don't know, because this really isn't my style of bag. It's like too big for like the zipper. Like I like the smaller zipper ones. So yeah, I might give this one away. Not sure. It's so pretty. I don't want to let it go. It's so pretty. So the next one is my favorite one that I got. Favoritist one. Uh-oh. I done something to my computer. Let me undo it real fast. Okay. It's already got my Trixie fur hair on it. I bought it for I'm drawing a blank. For a work bag. I needed a new work bag. I've been using a sloth bag that I found at Hobby Lobby a while back. And then the only other work bag that I had was a bag similar to this that I had bought from No Catchy Name around Halloween last year. And I used that thing well past Halloween until people started commenting the fact that Halloween was long since gone and I should probably start using a new bag. But I usually get one at the Vera Bradley outlet sale every year, but they've not had it for the past 2 years, so I've not been able to find me a work bag. So I ordered this one. It is so cute. Look at it. It has cats on it. Look at them. I like this cat right here. She's a sassy little thing, you can just tell. She is sassy. Love it. I love it. So, to go along with it, because all of my stuff that I pack in my bag, that is like things that I use every day, like my medicine or my ink pens. Let's see, what else? My like ibuprofen, stuff like that. I got the matching little zipper bag to go with it. It is so cute. So it's just on the inside, it's the pink. Now this company that makes this has got the coolest name. It's called, I'm saying it, Killer. It's K-H-I-L-L-E-R, Killer Quilts. Isn't that so cute? She did include a little something extra in here for me. It's this little notepad, and I am going to use this. I take minutes at work all of the time, and you can well bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to be taking some minutes on this cute little notepad here. And one thing that I do find is cute, because I have ordered from her before. Oh, I left it downstairs. She includes a little atomic fireball in your order. And I'm like, oh, that reminds me of being a kid and trying to eat those things. But I did eat the last one from my other order. So, I forgot to show you the inside of this one. Is this pattern. So if you like these, you can go look and see what she has. She had a cute gnome one, and I so wanted it. It was between the gnomes and the cats, and I'm like, you know, I'm just feeling really kitty catty here lately, so I went with the cats. I went with some cats. It looks very springy. So, the last thing I got, and I know I've kept you guys for a long time, but I purchased this Crochet Home magazine. Ooh. Sorry, from Joann's. And the main reason that I bought this magazine was for page 41, which is Pamela's Adoring Crochets pattern. So, I wanted it. I want to make some of those bow cozies, because I hate putting a bowl in the microwave and getting it out and it being hot. So, yeah. So, that's all I've got for this week. Sorry that it was so long. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys have been working on. Yeah. Is it snowing where you guys are? And I have another question while we're here just chit-chatting. I would like to know like what you guys call a baby chicken, because what I grew up hearing a baby chicken being called is, I tried to Google it and like I couldn't find it on Google, but we called them dootlers when we were growing up. And like I've been asking like tons of people up here, and nobody knows what I'm talking about when I say a dootler. So does anybody else call them dootlers or call them anything else like weird? Like most people are like they're just chicks, because I was like, oh, look at my little baby dootler. They're like, what? Like, you know, a little baby chicken, a little baby dootler. So yeah, what do you guys call them? And I do want to say one more thing. This is for my sister. I want to say congratulations to her. She recently graduated with her getting her nurse practitioner's degree. And she just found a job. And that's actually her calling right now. So I should go. Let me try to decline her. So, yeah, so she just found a job and she's super excited to start. So, I want to say congratulations to her. And hopefully she watches this video and sees that I'm so proud of her. And I am super excited that she is starting her very first nurse practitioner job. She's been a nurse for years and years, and she totally deserves this. You deserve this, Marguerite. I love you. So bye guys, I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks and show you guys what I've been up to. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more stuff to show you. Bye.